yeah, a lot of you think I have worked for Bighit. I'm going to start off reading the YouTube comments. And if I sound sick, I'm so sorry. Your girl's so sick. I don't know what happened. I think I got like the cold or something, because usually when it gets really cold and I sleep where this part of my pillow is, I usually get a cold every morning when I wake up if I sleep like that during the winter time. And it's been really hot these past few days, so I just slept like that. I didn't rotate it to this side, because the reason why I get sick is because the window's right there, but I think I need to switch it over because I'm getting so sick because of it. Just a little FYI, that's why I sound like I'm dead right now. But I'm going to start off with reading the assumptions that you guys wrote on the YouTube community page, which, by the way, if you're a subscriber of mine and you ever want to talk to me, I literally write on my YouTube subscription page all the time, at the community page. I literally write on it all the time to talk to you guys. I ask you guys constantly, like, questions for my YouTube channel and all that stuff. Like, that's where I directly talk to you guys. So if you ever need to talk to me, communicate with me, the YouTube community page or my Instagram is the way to go. Okay, so I'm going to read some assumptions. And also for today's makeup video, or get ready with me, I'm not going to be doing a lot of heavy makeup because, as you can tell, I'm sick. And I'm not in the mood to be wearing like a cake face. But I do want to look a little bit decent today. I just don't want to look like a 2. So I want to aim to look like a 4. But it's fine. Okay, so I just put some Bobbi Brown moisturizer underneath my eyes, especially when I just got my eyelash extensions. My eyes are especially dry, so I like to do that. So the first assumption one of you asked, which I feel like out of all the assumptions you guys wrote, I feel like this is the one where I was a little offended over it, but it's okay. Like, I'm not offended. I'm not actually offended, but I was just like, do I not look tall? But someone wrote in the comments for the YouTube community page that they assumed that I was short. Yes and no. Like, obviously, if I'm shorter than you, you're gonna think I'm short. But for a girl, an Asian girl specifically, I'm pretty tall. I am 5'5", which is pretty tall for an Asian girl. My baby sister is actually taller than me. She is 5'6", going on to 5'7". So no, I am not short. I can't believe I'm gonna be one of those YouTubers filming on their laptop to like pop in and say something to you guys. But I'm rewatching this video right now and I sound like an idiot. But yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm really sick. This whole video, I'm gonna sound like an idiot, so please be nice in the comments. And yeah, this video is just kind of funny to watch because I'm so sick. I sound hysterical. So don't keep anything I'm actually saying like actual thing. It don't make sense, and I don't make sense right now. So if you're watching this video, have fun watching me look like a crackhead. You know when you're sick and you just feel like a hot mess? That is literally me right now. Next question. Someone assumed that I was a college student. I am a college student. I'm actually a senior, so it's my last semester in college. And then another assumption, a lot of assumptions of this one. I'm gonna just show up the questions of every single time a person said this. But you guys assume that I am rich. No, I think people just assume that I am rich. My family is rich because of the concerts that I attend and like the seats I attend and stuff. No, I pay for all that stuff. Someone else assumed that I like designer bags. I do. I feel like liking designer bags and owning designer bags are two very different things. I love designer bags. I think they are beautiful. I really, really want a Chanel designer bag, or like those really big LV ones for school. But it's my senior year already. I was gonna buy myself like a really big LV handbag for school, but it's my senior year, so there's no need to buy one because it's my last semester. But I really want the Chanel one, which I cannot afford. So yeah, liking and owning designer bags are two very different things. My parents specifically aren't really too big on like name brands. They're big on name brands, but not like designer handbags and stuff, name brands. So I never really grew up with, like, you know, a lot of Asian, this is such a stereotype, but a lot of Asian kids, especially Asian girls, grow up with like their mom giving them like a mini Louis Vuitton bag, like a hand-me-down bag or something. I never really grew up with that. If you guys ever watch Anime Other Get Readies with me, I talked about my family a little bit, and we kind of grew up we grew up poor when we first came to America. So my parents really never had any of that, and my parents still to this day, like, my mom can definitely afford all that stuff. She can afford whatever the heck she wants now. But we don't have any of that because my parents never like care about it. So I would say, like, I'm like one of the few people in my family that actually care about like designer stuff. I really like it. I think it's beautiful, the quality. Just certain bags are just beautifully made. I don't really want some, but do I have some right now? No. I have the little YSL card holder. I'm really big on like hypebeast brands though, because I grew up with a lot of older guy cousins and they all really like hypebeast brand clothing. Like I wear Yeezys, I have Supreme, I have Antisocial. My cousins, I'm really close to a lot of my cousins and they all really wear that. So growing up, I've always seen them wearing it, and now I either buy it myself, like I bought 2 Supreme beanies the other day, which I'm really honestly nervous for them to come in because I don't know how I'll look with beanies. But I'll either buy them myself or I will literally go to my cousin's house, their boys, open their closet door and be like, what I want to wear this week. They get so mad, but I got away with it because I'm the youngest one, so they let me get away with a lot more stuff than usual. The next one is that I was super popular in high school. No, I wasn't. I don't think I was like, so here's the thing with that. I went to a predominantly white high school, like a very white high school. I think there might have been like a 2 to 5% Asian rate at my high school. I went to a very white high school. And the thing with my high school is a lot of the kids, like, you know how you grew up in the district? It's like, you go to the elementary school, you go to the middle school, you go to the high school. And the city that my high school was in, everyone basically grew up there. It's like a status thing, and everyone grew up in that city. Everyone knew each other. I didn't grow up in that city. I like went to a different middle school, and I transferred to that high school just because it was like a really good, prestigious high school. So my parents wanted me to go there. So I didn't, freshman year going into that high school, I didn't know very many people at all. And I feel like I didn't really know that many people until like junior to senior year. Someone else assumed that I like to flex. Here's my situation with flexing. I think being able to be proud of what you've accomplished is not flexing. Just because someone doesn't have something and you do and you talk about it, it doesn't mean you're flexing, you know? I feel like people think it's a form of flexing because they don't have it. And you should, in our society, people, it's become like this thing in our society where people don't like to be happy for other people's accomplishment. Like, to be quite honest with you guys, it's a fact. Like, for example, I'm gonna be very blunt and honest. BTS tickets. People don't like it when the same fans go to multiple shows. I don't care about it because I do it. But people don't like it. And you know why they don't like it? Because they haven't been able to do it themselves. And it's not flexing, it's just a fact. And I mean, I talk to you guys about my accomplishments, but if you think it's I don't think I flex. I feel like I've met enough people in my life where I've been used enough in my life where if I just think flexing won't attract the right type of energy. I might talk about stuff on YouTube, but in person, I really won't bring it up. Like YouTube, I never bring it up to anyone. BTS shows, I don't really bring it up unless you ask me. My job or how I afford things that I afford, I don't bring it up because it's like, it's not flexing, but it attracts the wrong crowd. Especially how young I am, it really does attract the wrong crowd. Like my ex-boyfriend, you know who you are, you're watching this, literally just used me the entire relationship. So flexing is not a good thing. It doesn't attract the right people. Yeah, a lot of you think I have worked for Bighit, and the answer to that is no. I really wish I did though. Like, I did try. BTS at one point was partnered with this company in America, and I did apply to work for that company, and I was supposed to get accepted, but something like, it was like I had connections to get into that company, but then something went wrong with my application. Like, my boss, basically, I'm gonna let you guys in on something. With entertainment wise and internships or jobs, what people like to do is, I didn't know this until my boss told me, but basically if an application gets sent out, right? Most of the time, all companies do this. They hire from within their net pool. And if people in the net pool doesn't want the position, then they reach out to people that they know, like people in the net pool, like friends of friends. And then they don't know anyone from that, then it's like recommendations, you know, like anyone their friends recommend, friends of friends, and then after that, it will be like the application people online. And my boss was like BFFs with the company because they just were. And I told him, I was like, yo, can you give me this internship? I really want it. And he's like, oh yeah, I got you. Like, just send me your resume and I will forward it. And I was like, okay, cool. And I didn't hear back from the company or my boss about it. And when we went out to lunch, I was like, hey, did you ever get a chance to like, you know, like form my application? And he was like, did you not hear back? Like, you were supposed to hear back. Like, I had another staff member forward it. And I was just like, I didn't ask the other staff member to forward it. I asked you. So the staff member forgot to forward it because I didn't know the staff member. I knew my boss, you know? So I'm gonna use the new Sailor Moon palette today. I'm so excited. I fucking love Sailor Moon. Today's makeup tutorial is gonna be really easy because your girl is sick, but I'm gonna definitely do another tutorial with this palette because look at these beautiful shades. I feel like everyone and their mom has used like all the bright colors, but my sick ass is gonna use the neutrals because I'm so sick. But yeah, so I was supposed to, no, it wasn't Bighit that I applied for. I'm not gonna say the other company name that I applied for because they're no longer associated with BTS. So it's kind of a good thing my boss didn't recommend me to it because I feel like, I think it was like a few months after the application process, the company and Bighit split up. So yeah, but I did apply, but I just didn't get the position. Bighit wise, they only hire people who speak Korean, and that's another assumption a lot of you guys have is that I can speak Korean. And oh my goodness, like I can't even explain to you guys how many times I get asked if I speak Korean, if I'm Korean, if I'm Chinese or Japanese. And a lot of you guys also ask my ethnicity. I'm gonna clear it right now. I've been clearing it up, but I'm full Vietnamese. I'm not mixed with anything else. I did the whole ancestry test. My sister is mixed with like Thai, Chinese, all this stuff. I'm just full of it. I'm literally like, my ancestry test literally says I'm 97% Vietnamese. My sister is mixed with like a shit ton of Asian in her. I'm just full of it. So yeah, it just, I don't know how that works out because I look more of mixed Asian than she does. But honestly, I don't care at this point. Like, it is what it is. I do want to learn Korean though. Just because, not even because of BTS. Like, I think it's cool that BTS speaks Korean, but low-key, this is just a tip in me adulting, but if you speak another language, you get more job opportunities, which is better because then you make more money, and making more money is a good thing because the more money you make, the more times you get to go see BTS. So yeah, that's just a plus. You don't like making YouTube. I just made something random because I want to be part of this. And I'm just going to answer the question, although I know you were kidding. I'm just going to answer it. I have been wanting to make YouTube videos since I was 13 years old. I've made videos since I was 13. A lot of them was privated. I talked more about it in one of my other Get Ready's with me, but no. Doing YouTube is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I don't think of YouTube, as if right now, it's definitely not a source of income. It's just something I do for fun. And fun facts, a lot of you guys ask me like, hey, can you do your reaction videos 24 hours after? All of this stuff. I have my own opinion on that, but just FYI, it's not for clout. You don't get money off of making reaction videos at all. Bighit gets like 100% of the money because it's copyrighted by Bighit. Anyways, I'm gonna try out something new. It's the Maybelline Cheek Heat in the shade Fuchsia Spark. Another one that I get asked all the time, and in my assumptions at least, you guys think that at first you all thought I was mean. Or like I have a resting bitch face, or that I'm a bitch. And my answer to that is yes and no. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm the nicest girl ever. Like, if you just come up to me like, I'm gonna be your BFF, like, no, that's definitely not true. I probably will not be your BFF unless it's one of you guys. Like, if you're my subscriber and you ever see me in person, 100% I will be so nice to you because, like, dude, thank you so much for even watching my videos. Like, I'm like the least coolest person ever, and you guys are like spending your own free time watching me on YouTube acting like a fool. Like, I love you. But if you're just a stranger and you heard that I'm making YouTube videos, or like you heard that I get a lot of concert tickets, and suddenly you want to be my friend, no, we will not be friends. And I won't be mean to you, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, girl, let's be BFFs. Like, I don't care. Like, I feel like everyone's nice and everyone's mean to a certain extent, you know? Like, just because I'm nice to one person doesn't mean I'm gonna be nice to another person. It's just how you treat me, how I vibe from you. I don't think I'm mean. I don't think I'm nice. I'm just like in the middle. Like, yes, my little sister, she's gonna be like, oh, she was like the nicest person ever. But you can also ask her when we get in fights. Like, I'm like the meanest person ever. It just very depends. Obviously, if you're nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. Like, there's no reason for me to be mean to you if you were nice to me. But if you're being mean to me, girl, I'm not gonna let you sit. I'm not gonna sit there and let you bully me. Like, that's definitely not gonna happen. But also, like, you might be nice to me, but if I can feel, if I vibe that like you're just wanting something from me, then no, I'm not gonna be nice to you. Like, I won't be mean to you, but I'm not gonna sit there and fake that I'm your BFF either. I'm just gonna do my own thing, you know? Someone also said, I haven't dated many people, and they're like, I promise I'm not saying that to be mean, you just look like you're really picky. I am very picky. I've dated 2 boys before, and both of them cheated on me, so I'm extremely picky. Like, if you thought I was picky before I dated those boys, now I'm even more picky, and like the boys I do like are like freaking unattainable, and it's annoying. But yeah, I am really picky now. You just post BTS videos for fame? No, if you watch a lot of my other videos, I post a lot of videos not related to BTS. It's just right now it's comeback season, it's tour season, and BTS is my ultimate favorite group, so it's easier to film BTS videos because I enjoy filming it, and especially when they have comeback season, it's like right in season with all this stuff. But no, like after comeback, other groups will do come back, and I'll start doing videos again with other groups. You can check out my channel. I have a lot of videos where I did a lot of other groups, but I'm just letting you guys know right now, my 3 favorite artists of all time are BTS, GOT7, and Shawn Mendes, aka a lot of videos on this channel will be about them and makeup and skincare. This next topic, I want to do a whole video on this. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, but if you guys want to see the full video, let me know in the comments below, because I really want to film it, but I'm also really iffy about bringing up this topic. But someone said, you once wished you weren't Asian. And to answer that, honestly answering it, yes and no. I never wished that I was not Asian. That's never happened to me. But you can talk to almost anyone who's known me my entire life, my cousins and stuff. They will tell you that I'm the most whitewashed Asian person they have met. And I think the other day I was with one of my other cousins. And he was like, I'm really proud of you. And I was like, what? And he was just like, you've gotten more Asian throughout the year. Like, BTS definitely really helped it. Like, you've definitely gotten more Asian. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, I speak fluent Vietnamese. You don't speak fluent Vietnamese. I eat cultural food. You don't eat our culture's food. Like, you know, like, yes and no. Like I mentioned before, I grew up in a really, really white high school, and I think it wasn't like being Asian was the issue. I just sometimes never, growing up, as you're a kid, you know, like you never really understood why these girls who were tall and blonde and all kind of look the same, act the same, were like Bisco girls, would always attract these boys and got all these attention, while sometimes I didn't, and I never really understood why. And like being in high school and being the age that I was, it was just kind of, I was just very confused. I can do a whole video on it. I don't want to talk about it in this video. It's going to get too long if I talk about it in this video. You have friends or family that hook you up with K-pop events. I did. I had friends who would hook me up with K-pop events. It was never BTS. I've never once gotten hooked up for BTS stuff. It was always BTS stuff. I can honestly tell you guys every single time it was by myself. I did it all on my own. But I did have connections back then. I don't anymore with other K-pop groups, and I would get free tickets for shows and stuff. But not anymore. Now I don't. Now everything I do it on my own. I don't have connections anymore. I'm not friends with that person anymore. But yeah, that is all. Thanks for watching my sick butt film video. And look, this isn't even a makeup tutorial. This is literally me putting like 4 products on my face. But thanks for sitting here and watching me do that. I love you guys so much. I'll put a normal video up soon. I'm sorry that I'm a mess in this video. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.